Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. It's probably going to look okay in black and white for this. Yeah. I found this on the footpath, or near the footpath. I'm going to make it into a black and white piece. Running low on yellow toner, so yeah, it's a good idea to do black and white images where you can to conserve. I don't know how this is going to look. Let's see how we go with it. Yeah, it is a wrapping for vaping. I think it's a vaping. Yeah, this is the back of it. This is for a vaping device, and it's really. I just wonder how bad these are for the environment, being electronic and ending up in waste. Electronic waste. Is it just like any other form of electronic waste? It should not be disposed of in the rubbish bin or anywhere else. This is obviously just the wrapper. I don't know much about vaping or e-cigarettes, except that there are electronic devices, and to me that's e-waste, and that's dangerous. And that's come up looking quite interesting. I do like that shape. We're going to work with that, I do think. But yeah, you just get the feeling that it's not good for the environment, this kind of shit. So we're going to just throw that away. But there's so much damage being done to our environment. There's just so much that people are doing wrong and companies are doing wrong. It's all about money, and money's become a certain, like a form of religion, and being a religion, everything is nothing except for the religion is sacred. And the love of money has really ruined our environment and ruined society as a whole, and I really hate the way the love of money has become so fucking rife. And you just can't, there's nothing a person like me can do about it. I'm not fucking rich and I'm not powerful. I don't have any say in how things are run. I just complain about it and know that I can't make a difference. And that's all I can do is fucking complain about it. Just get annoyed, get frustrated, stomp my feet every now and then without actually stomping them. But it just gets really wearing on me, this world. This world is really wearing me out. It really pisses me off, the way people are. The way the world is becoming such a disposable world, instead of being a world where we use less materials and we recycle when we can, and recycle things properly, and utilise technologies that can make the world a better place rather than a crappy place. And the photocopier industry is full of shit as well, so big time. So they make things not last very long, and they make them really disposable. And that's come up, I think I've moved it over too far, so I'm going to move it across, and I've made it too big. We're going to make it big on the vertical. But yeah, you just get the feeling that no one cares for the environment anymore. We're not living in the innocent, happy days of the early 90s, when things were starting to look a little bit on the bright side, and now everything's all gone dark and dingy and horribly environmentally unfriendly. And what can we do, folks? What can a person like myself do to fix this problem? What can I do, folks? I really want to find a solution to the pollution problem. I really do, folks. No, I've got this round the wrong way. This should have been... Fuck, I've done it wrong. I've forgotten what size I had that on. Fuck it. 190, and this one's going to be, I think that's the right size. I don't know how this is going to work. Yeah, I just get weary about the way the industries have gone, and it's all about money making, and people just get sucked into the advertising and nothing seems to work. You watch these infomercials early in the morning and they show a really, what appears to be what they say is an innovative product, and basically most of the time it's all smoke and mirrors, and you sort of find, the infomercials, those commercials that go on and on and on indefinitely, not indefinitely, but for a long time, advertising something, and there's one particular product which is a bar heater that they say is high tech. They try to bullshit you with saying that this bar heater is high tech. It's all in the carbon fiber bulb technology. It's like, what the fuck? It's a bar heater, for crying out loud. How long have bar heaters been available? They've been around since the beginning of when, folks? And now this stupid company wants to sell you an overpriced fucking bar heater, and people fall for it. And I know I've seen the reviews for this product, and they're not very glowing. I'm going to make this a bit smaller on the vertical. I'm going to maybe make it a bit less on the horizontal. But yeah, you just get the feeling, everything's all smoke and mirrors. You got these products that just can't be fucking what they're touted to be. And yet they make it out, they try to make it out that it's high tech and it's state of the art, and they use all these buzzwords like technology, for example, and they even dare to use terms like perfect. There's another product, a bed, which has the name perfect written in it, and it's not perfect. I read the reviews, and they're really bad reviews on this product. Now I'm going to make it a bit smaller and that way too. But yeah, you just get the feeling these idiots that run these companies are just ripping you off, and ripping you off for a fucking song, and they seem to think that their product, they treat their product, I don't understand how this shit works, fuck, I hate this bullshit advertising. So I sit down, I'm pulling an all-nighter trying to get my videos to go to air on the 6 o'clock news, and sometimes I just leave the TV on, and this stupid infomercials come on early in the morning because I'm just busy trying to make my videos go to social media, because I use a lot of social media in my campaign. I do wonder, maybe a little bit up there, a bit more, just a smidge. Maybe 280. I don't know if that's going to be good. But yeah, you just get the feeling, you just know that these products, chances are not what they're cracked up to be. And yet the people that typically watch these infomercials are probably not terribly smart anyway, and discerning of when they're being sold a piece of shit or whether it's a piece of something good. I do wonder if maybe I made it just a little bit too big. But yeah, you just get the feeling, these infomercials are just so full of shit. Let's see how we go with this. I mean, the thing is, folks, to me, advertising should be happening to inform a person of something that's being sold, instead of it being something to dolly up something that is in effect not much good, and trying to make it look good when it's not looking good. The old smoke and mirrors campaigns that you see in advertising, and these stupid dumbass products that you see are just like that. Oh, sure, they're not flashing lights or any of that sort of shit, or it's not quite like some of the Konica Minolta commercials that you can easily find on YouTube that talk about the future, and they use a lot of special effects to make it look really, really great. But basically, infomercials full of shit. They got people who are supposed to be saying, oh, this product really is this good, it's that good, it does this, it does that, it's made my life a whole lot better, it's done this, it's done that, it's good, it's nice and warm, oh yeah, I love that heater, it's really warm, it's really, not in those words of course, but folks, a bar heater, fucking bar heater being sold off as if it's something extraordinary. We all know what a fucking bar heater is, folks, and yet these bitches who try to sell this shit want you to think it's a fucking something like it was never around. So yeah, there's stupid selling things, and there are other things that are really could be bad for the environment. Like there's this massaging chair that you can buy off the infomercials, and basically they talk about it being really high tech and all that sort of shit, or whatever I've done this wrong. I forgot to put the mirror image on. But yeah, you just get the feeling like this chair is meant to be like robotic, and you can actually say, oh, do this, do that, and it does that. And basically, what happens if it breaks down? That's the thing I ask myself, folks, is what if it breaks? Is it going to be fixable? Can you get spare parts for it? Or is it going to end up as a dirty big piece of landfill? That once that thing is broken down, it's a very complex equipment, it's a very complex machine, this massaging chair, and this massaging chair could break, and what happens to the fucking thing when you can't use it anymore? It ends up as fucking a dirty big piece of landfill, probably almost as big as this photocopier, only more elongated, or even bigger than this photocopier. So you got to fucking question, is it going to be good for the environment? Is it good? Is it going to last? Is it built to last? Is it built to be repaired, or is it going to be fucking landfill or incinerator material, polluting our fucking planet, taking away our fucking resources? These companies are really rife. They really want your fucking business. It's almost like they even want your fucking soul to sell this fucking shit, folks. So yeah, beware of these ads. Beware of these stupid advertisers. So, but what can you do? What could a person like me do? Fuck me dead. Anyway, that's come up looking quite a treat. I do wonder if I'm going to maybe make some switcheroos out of this, make this into something different. Let's see. But yeah, you just have to fucking be wary of what these companies and these advertising campaigns are trying to sell you. They just want everything. They want you to buy this product, even though it's substandard or it's expensive. This bar heater is overpriced. Apparently, I read articles on it. I read some reviews, and people were saying, "Do not buy this. Do not buy this product. It's full of shit." That looks really nice. Now I'm going to do another 2 more switches, but basically you've got to be wary of these advertising charlatans. You've got to be wary of them, folks. And that's one thing you can do, is use the internet to query. Ask about that product. Type in the name of the product and ask about and look up review. Get a review of it and see what previous people, unfortunate people perhaps, have bought this product and say it's no good. It's not fit for purpose. It's too expensive. It breaks down, whatever it is. That these people have been fooled into buying this product or products, this substandard shit. Yeah, so you got to think. You got to think before you buy. And these infomercials are they're fucking boring anyway. They just go over and over and over and over and over, just like a cow chewing its cud. It's bloody boring. It's shit. I'm just up there doing my videos and my fucking, or should I say my uploading and downloading and shit and burning to disk sometimes, occasionally, whatever needs to be done. I think all versions of this look quite nice. I think we can now call this demo quits.